Good morning. Oh, wow. That was interesting. Oh, crap. Oh my God. I'll wait for a few people to get in here. It's been a very interesting morning, to say the least, as far as the Karen Reed trial goes. Good grief. Excuse me. That was very interesting. We shall see what's going to happen from there on out. Oh, what's this? Kool-Aid posted a clip. Kool-Aid. Good morning, good morning. Oh my God. I feel like I just got brain effed 25 ways till Sunday. What a shit show this morning this has been. I cannot believe how long court took to start this morning. There was jurors. I don't know what was going on this morning, to be quite honest with you, but holy shit. They had a defense expert come on, which we all know that the defense experts, or I'm sorry, not defense, they had an expert, a witness come on this morning, and you know, she just kind of droned on, and it was very hard to follow about the search that was done, how long or Hos Long to die in cold. And I still don't really understand it because she was rambling on in, you know, computer nerd language that I don't think a lot of people would understand necessarily. And I still don't understand it because I'm like, okay, we're supposed to trust Cellbrite data in these court cases because that's pretty much the standard that's used across the board in almost every trial when they extract cell phone or computer data, right? So like in this one search, in this one instance, in this court case, we're supposed to not trust it. I don't know. Just sounds a little strange if you ask me. But it took her a lot to get to the final conclusion that she believes that search didn't happen at 2:27 a.m. when they said it did. But I guarantee the defense will call an expert witness who will rebut that. You know, they'll say something completely different. So that's why I don't know, any trials I've watched, I've never put too much stock into these like expert witnesses because they're being paid to say what they're saying basically. So you got to look at the whole big picture of all the information that's shared throughout the trial and not, you know, focus on these expert witnesses too much. I remember the Jodi Arias trial. They had two psychologists. It was the battle of the expert, you know, psychologists. One diagnosed her with this, with PTSD, and the other one diagnosed her with BPD. And it was, oh my God, it was a mess. It was a mess. And that's what happens in trials. That's what jurors have to decide if they find one expert witness more credible than the other, you know. But again, you have to put the whole entire picture together, all the other facts and stuff that you've learned in the case, all the witnesses, you know, that came up and testified. So it's not up to this one trial. And even if she didn't do that search at 2:27 a.m., how long to die in cold, that doesn't really prove that Karen Reed killed him, you know? So I'm waiting for the medical examiner. That's what I want to see. I was hoping that would happen today, but unfortunately it hasn't up to this point. I'm not convinced she did it, and I'm not convinced she didn't do it, you know? I really don't even know what to think at this point. I don't have a stance really. What the problem is though is that they did a really shitty investigation. And it's really sad because, you know, typically when a police officer dies, I mean, they go to the, you know what I'm saying? But this is a weird circumstance. A police officer was found dead on another police officer's, you know, property, right? And so it comes down to now which police officer are the police going to protect more? You know, it's crazy. Just fucking crazy. I've never seen anything like this. But the investigation, I mean, I watch a lot of true crime. I'm not a cop or anything, but you would think that the police would have would have from the very jump, okay, without knowing, because I think that Trooper Proctor guy really fucked up for the defense. I mean for the prosecution, in his testimony, because when he went up there, I mean, he admitted to not questioning witnesses, you know, going into the house, getting a search warrant. Like, that should have happened regardless. You know, even if you're looking out for your friends, you should have done that to protect them. You know what I'm saying? So it protects both sides. So I've never seen anything like this. It's very interesting trial so far. So they're on recess right now, but there was a whole big thing this morning. I'm not really 100% sure what happened. Something with the jurors. The juror was shown on walking through the courtroom, which is terrible. I don't know why. So then they were switching up the feed. I'm not really sure why it is that they can't, you know, show it on regular camera like they have been, because I feel very bad for the last woman who was sitting on the stand. The camera's literally shooting right up her neck. It just looks so bad. Oh my God. Could you imagine? So, yeah. Anyway, I'm going to just wait until later and finish watching this. So how is everybody doing this morning on this lovely Friday morning? Hold on a second. I'm opening my YouTube up. That was interesting. The Green Report misinterpreted the info, or so this witness says. You know what I'm saying? But I want to see if the defense is going to bring in a witness. They might say something completely different. That's why I never jump on like one thing, because it could totally change. You could change your mind when another expert witness comes up, which I'm sure the defense is going to call some type of expert witness to speak on this, you know, at this point. So we'll have to wait and see what happens. Hold on. Kool-Aid just made a clip. Kool-Aid. I'm such a sucker. I believed her. What is this? Oh, never mind. She replied to, she said, wait, hold on a second. I don't believe that you trashed. Oh, all right. She replied to a comment of mine. So Laura played a clip, and dude, I'll play it for you guys. Is this it? Hold on. I didn't watch her live the other day because I was just like, I don't fucking care, dude, all that much. But I seen Kool-Aid clipped it, and that's what it was. She didn't post a video. So this was her, I guess, proof that she,
All right. You guys can see that.
Not really.
Right? It took me a minute to figure out how I was going to do this. So this is my Facebook. Now, in order for me to, hold on. In order for me to do this to show you guys,
her behavior is becoming borderline defamatory. Pointing out the obvious is defamatory.
as without having to show like everyone I speak to on Facebook. This is why I'm doing it this way. But it is my Facebook. You can see.
That does not look like Facebook.
That's me. Okay. So these are the candles that I take
Where does she see Facebook in this? I'm lost.
pictures of before it goes to the first process.
The first process.
These are just some of them, by the way.
Okay.
But what I do is I take it with my camera and then I transfer it to my cell phone so I can look at it on the computer. That's why it's on.
Wait a second. Let me break that down. So I take pictures with my camera and then I transfer it to my cell phone so I could look at it on my computer? What?
On my phone. I mean, it's on Facebook. Because I like looking at it big, not on my computer, and the wire for some reason does.
Hold on a second. How is a photo going to be bigger on your phone than it is on your 49-inch screen monitor? Make that make sense.
Doesn't connect to my computer. I don't know why.
Hold on. What?
Because I like looking at it big, not on my computer and the wire for some reason doesn't connect to my computer. I don't know why. So
She's always got these weird technical difficulties. The wire doesn't. How do you get the camera, the images to your phone then? If it transfers like by Wi-Fi or something or Bluetooth, then why can't you just do that to your computer? Or put your memory card, like Beaver is saying. Don't you have an SD card in your camera? I have an SD card reader for my computer. I have one in my monitor, and I have one for my phone. But what do you need a wire for? Do cameras even come with wires anymore? I don't know. Everything always doesn't work in her world.
I have to send it to
I mean, a new wire would probably be $15, right?
my phone, and then my phone, I send it to my Facebook.
What?
And then on my Facebook is when I send it to the program, the first program.
The first program. She won't say what that is. What is that, Laura? The AI app that you use? What? Oh my God.
But this just gives you an idea.
So you took a bunch of pictures that you didn't use. Is that what's going on? I can't even see these. They're so tiny. I don't even know what these are pictures of.
Now, all those pictures would get one picture. All I needed was one picture out of those.
Right. So you could Photoshop the labels on. So you took one picture, but you Photoshopped the top, I'm sorry, of the candle and the labels on. What do I owe her an apology for exactly?
So these are all the original pictures with the original label, my backyard.
So wait a second. So she wasted a whole bunch of time taking a bunch of pictures with labels only to end up using AI in the end? What is this proving? Exactly.
You could see here my lighting was wrong, so I had to redo it. My lighting was wrong here too. I
can't see anything. I literally can't see anything. It's so tiny.
To redo it. Here's more. Same labels.
Wow, what a waste of time. What an incredible waste of time that is.
This, I was checking to make sure that my, whoops.
Whoops.
What happened?
I am so lost, dude.
Oh. There I had to make sure that my lighting was right, my color was right. Here's more candles. And you could see the dates. The date is on the side.
Okay, so what is this proving exactly? You took a bunch of pictures that you didn't use. Okay.
These are all the originals. And yes, I'm very uniform. Yep.
Yes, I'm very uniform.
I went too far ahead.
It looks like a bunch of pictures of the same thing, and then, like, I don't know. But you didn't. None of these pictures are on your website so far. None of them that I've seen. So what is this proving?
Doing in the house, colors, labels not right, and each one of these are individual labels.
What the fuck? What a waste of fucking time and money.
That I had to make. Every single one of them.
But again, so she wasted all this time making labels and then taking pictures only to end up using AI. Make that one make sense. I don't understand what she's proving here. This proves nothing. Okay, it proves that you like to waste time and money. That's what it proves. Because there's no white candles on your website. So what the fuck? Why are you showing this? You didn't use any of these pictures in the end. So what is the purpose of this?
This is only Wednesday. This is only going back to Wednesday.
5 hours later.
5 hours later. I don't know what I need to apologize for. The pictures that are currently on her website are photoshopped or whatever. I'm using the term Photoshop, not as like she literally put them in Photoshop. She could have used any app that does the same thing as Photoshop. Okay? I could tell. I don't care what she says. I know what I'm looking at. Right? So, like, I don't understand. What did she just prove? So she just proved she took a bunch of pictures that she didn't end up using anyway. So, like, congratulations. you could take pictures. Yeah, it's an editing app. That's whatever it is, right? I'm just using the term Photoshop as like a verb, like you Photoshopped something. You edited it, okay? In other words, which is fine, right? But she's like, oh, the tops are different. That's what I said, Laura, because you lied about, you're like, the tops are different. This one's different from that one. I know what I'm looking at, dude. Okay? There's no way you took those same picture, okay, of different candles on different days in different lighting and got the result that you got, like you were trying to say. So you might have taken a picture of one vessel with no label on it, but the labels that or the quote, I use air quotes when I say label, because there's no labels on your current candles. There's just words that are photoshopped across them. That's not actually a label. So whatever it is, the photoshopping that you did, it's not a label. You said that you wasted money on labels, and you were trying to convince people that there was labels on these candles when there's very obviously not. I zoomed into them. Anybody could zoom into them. So how what I was saying was defamatory, I don't know. Do these people know what defamation is? You have to be lying about somebody to defame them. I'm not lying about it. I pointed out the very fucking obvious photoshopping job that she did, and the candles, when you zoom in, they're you can't even read the words. Any one of these people out here can go to her website and see that for themselves. So what am I lying about exactly, and what do I need to apologize for? Fuck out of here. She said the app she uses for clarity distorts the letters. No. I'm going to tell you why. She said that. You get clarity. All right, let me explain something to Laura here. Just listening to her process, if this is actually true, okay? Every time you save an image and then that image transfers from one place to another, you lose quality. So the file, right? Like if your camera is like mine and I shoot in RAW, that's a huge file. When it gets transferred over, well, RAW files should go over the same size, but which is why they take up a tremendous amount of time. But it sounds like once you put something on Facebook compresses the file the fuck out of the file, okay? And it takes all the information out. It extracts all the information out. This way people can't go online, right click on your pictures and get your EXIF data off your pictures. They extract all of that when you put it on Facebook. And what's contained in the EXIF data is a whole bunch of different shit. But you could actually have like your location. You could have your geo. If your camera has, GPS or whatever, and your pictures are geo or tagged or, like your from your phone, you potentially can see that. So Facebook removes all that information and it compresses the file down to make it smaller. So now when you go to put it in your editing software, you're starting off with a really compressed image that's probably not the best quality. So now you're going to resave it again from there. It's going to get even more compressed. And the quality is just, it's like, the best way I could explain it is doing a Xerox copy and then copying the Xerox copy. It's just going to keep losing quality as time goes on. Her program that clarifies the labels does not make them illegible. That doesn't make any type of sense to me, because there's two different things. There's a raster image and a vector image. So lettering is vectorized until you flatten it, and then you could, like in Photoshop, you can flatten it and make it rasterized. Rasterized images are like a photograph. Vector images are line images. So it looks at each individual shape as lines, right? As an outline. So I don't see how what she's saying, if that's what she's saying, I don't see how that could happen. She totally avoided the website issues and went over her photos. Well, that's the other thing, and it's still up there. It's still up there. So what exactly did I lie about? Because like I said, it's not just me. Anybody could go on her website and see these issues. So I don't know. Bunch of excuses. I don't owe you an apology for anything, Laura.
Cats and kittens, I agree with that.
Yeah, see, Laura, it's obvious when you do this stuff for a living. Heck, it's obvious in general. Stop lying. It's not that big of a deal. It's not. I don't understand it. I don't understand. So she proved nothing because she showed a bunch of pictures that actually aren't on her website. Thank you, Life Reminded. It's pure
Yep.
hatred and jealousy.
My
Yeah.
pics still look like that. And you want to know?
Why would I be jealous of Laura, right? I have the skills that she doesn't have. So why would I be jealous of her?
Something? I am so fucking proud of them.
Okay.
So proud of them.
You're so proud of the illegible mess. Okay. Like, look, at the end of the day, if that's what she wants to use to represent her company, go for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, it doesn't affect my life. I don't fucking care. Have fun with that.
Laura's ghost from a closet. I don't know what the ghost thing is about. I'm not dead.
She can't remember what she said from, like, yesterday to today.
I don't even get that.
Yeah, I'm jealous
I
of
mean,
her fucking putting a picture in an app. Yeah, so
So
jealous.
obvious who you are. It's kind of sad.
She thinks this cat and kittens person is Burgundy Blues. It's the same person. They say the same fucking exact things.
But the fact that people still want to troll me just tells me I'm still relevant. I could have fucking 80 people in here. I'm still relevant.
Shit, then I must be the most fucking relevant person on the planet here. Thank you, Alpha member, for 7 months.
How sad is that? But thank you for proving that I'm still fucking relevant. Because that's
So, Lori, did you realize your company name is spelled wrong on the label? No.
the only reason you make a troll account of someone.
And she has a scent called Violent Lilac.
Because they're relevant. So thank you.
She gives me cheerleader mom vibes. What? Me? Cheerleader mom? I would never fucking put my kid in cheerleading ever.
She's psychotic. That's what it is, cats.
How does Laura not remember talking about a ghost in her bedroom? I seriously think she has dementia. I do too. I do.
Psychosis. She is obsessed with me. Obsessed. She's obsessed with my
I'm obsessed.
business. She's obsessed with me. She's obsessed with my website. It is fucking weird.
It is
Weird.
fucking weird. Weird. Laura, you just lie though, constantly. Good God.
And she doesn't see it. And the idiots in her chat don't care to see it, which is fucking even weirder. I don't know how these people don't see it. I don't.
We don't go to MM's website, social media, etc. We do not care what she does. It's the lies and defamation. I would love that person to come in here and talk about what I lie about and what exactly did I lie about. Does she really think that Laura proved anything by showing a bunch of pictures that she didn't even fucking use? I mean, hey, you guys are cool with fucking people making, fake claims that something's on sale. If it was any other company in the world, these people would have a fucking problem. If they went to a website and they were like, wait a second, this sale is suspicious here. It says that it's the same price as every other fucking item on this website, but it's marked up to be marked down. If you went into the store and saw that, okay, you went to Kohl's or Macy's or anywhere else and you were like, what the fuck? Or Michael's is being sued right now for this. They're fucking being sued right now. There is a class action lawsuit against Michael's right now for that very fucking reason. That they mark their prices up only to act like they're giving you a sale. They're being sued right now. But, so if you saw that, you would have a problem with it anywhere else if it was your money being paid out. But it's okay if Laura does it because she's a single mom, right? Okay.
I don't know how she doesn't see it.
Yeah, she doesn't understand that she's just lol cow entertainment. Or LOL cow. Yeah, I think she meant to put violet lilac, but it says violent lilac. Yeah.
Like, why would she care what I do with my business anyway?
I don't care, Laura. I think it's hilarious. I think it's hilarious that you spend such an exorbitant amount of time only to come out with, like, subpar results. Like, I really think it's fucking entertaining to me.
Why does she care?
I don't care.
That's what I don't get.
It's just entertaining. That's what you don't get.
We're not in competition.
No, we're definitely not. I mean, you might be. I'm not.
How do you care? Why does what I do matter to you?
It matters. It matters to me because when you are using shady sale practices like that, it ruins it for the rest of online businesses. So that's why it matters.
Why does what my business means to you. You're not buying
What is what my business means to you? What the fuck are you even trying to say?
anything. Your people aren't buying from me. Are you that afraid? Are you that scared that your people are going to buy from me? And
am I scared that my people are going to buy from her? Laura, I don't care. People, I don't own anybody. I don't own people. If anybody in here wants to buy something from you, I am 100,000% okay with that. Go ahead, buy something. I don't fucking care. Honestly, like, I don't own people. What do you think? People shop at only one store? Like, that's so ridiculous. I mean, what? Oh, I only shop at Target, guys. Don't shop at Walmart. You could only shop at Target. Like, come on, dude. Yeah, I'm so scared. I don't depend on my little business, my little fucking side hustle to live, dude. So I don't care.
you won't sell anything? Because that's the only thing I could think of. I can't think of any other reason why somebody would purposely
I literally just told you the reason. It's hilarious.
try to destroy another person's business.
How is that destroying somebody else's business? Again, Laura, if I'm trying to destroy your business, bring a lawsuit against me. Shit. You know, get all your business licenses and your LLC and all that shit together. Your attorney, your business attorney, your marketing team, and all the other people, you know, backing you. And try to sue me for defamation and see how that goes.
Another person's reputation, another person's anything.
I can't destroy anybody's reputation. See, the fact that she even thinks I could do that says a lot. Says a lot. Yeah. Candelo Bougelo. Yeah, that's me, right? I'm destroying it? No, dude, that's on your website. I am just pointing out what's on your website, dude. How is that defamation?
I don't know why a person would do that. I can't comprehend.
I don't know why a person would lie about the things that you lie about. Having a marketing team, having fucking all this bullshit that you're lying about. Taking pictures, that your shit's not photoshopped. Come on, why are you even lying about it? Oh my God.
Why a person would do that.
Yeah, well, her kids have jobs now, so she could still pull the single mom card. She will. She'll use that until she's fucking 90.
Who does that?
I'm a single grandmother.
Just a mean, miserable bitch is who does that.
No, just somebody who sees the obvious.
A hateful, jealous, insecure, wannabe.
Everybody's a wannabe.
Bitch. There's no other way to describe it.
Oh, God.
I really can't think of any other reason why somebody would purposely want to destroy something that someone worked so hard for. I don't get it.
How can I destroy her business, though? You should be lucky that somebody's pointing these things out to you, Laura, because, like, fix it. Fix your fucking website so that it looks like a website that people actually want to fucking shop on. You spent all that time to end up with labels that look like doo-doo, that you can't read, that don't even have legible words on them. You know, that's a waste of time. But I don't care. You could waste your fucking time all day. Yeah, she's not only doing true crime because she lies about everything.
You're her sister-in-law replacement. For her, it was Molly before that. I know, but the thing is, Denise, I understand, and Molly understands why people went after Molly. Because Molly goes over the top. She does things that's over the top. You know, I can see why people talk about her. Same thing with Betty.
Steph and TNT trust their business more than you, but she's fine with that now. Yeah, of course.
I don't do that. There's no reason.
Yeah, she lies and says that she worked on this for 18 hours a day for an entire fucking month, right? And, I mean, if she did, that's like, dude, you wasted a lot of time for nothing.
Reason for her to come after my business. I don't down hers.
Why can't I look at her fucking website? It's a public website, right? Like,
I don't talk about hers.
Because what are you going to say, Laura? What the fuck are you going to say about my business? Or my website? What are you going to say, dude?
Her business is her business. Does not affect.
No, my business is everybody's business. It's a public business. What are you talking about? What do you think? My business is some private business that nobody could talk about?
Affect me in the least. It has nothing to do with me. I don't think about her business. I don't care to look.
Well, that's great, Laura. I'm proud of you. Where should we send your fucking trophy?
Look at her website. I don't look at her candles. Who gives a fuck?
She doesn't look at my website. She doesn't look at my candles. Okay.
So I can't understand why she can't stop.
Because you just lie, dude. And it's funny. Because it's like, what are you
Those who can
doing?
do, those who
Hold on a second. Hold on a second.
can't review. Amen.
I'll be right back.
She does it because hoping Laura haters will flock to a website. But my haters aren't going to buy my shit either. I wish they would. Maybe they'd shut the fuck up. Did I mess up your...
You guys, hold on 1 second. I might have to end this. I have my friend just stopped by. I have to get him. I'm gonna put this on and I'll be right back. Let me just mute this for a second.
She's thingy about? What do you mean? I just don't get it. I don't understand. How, what, when, where, why? I just don't. In a way, I pity someone that's that insecure. I pity someone who is so worried about somebody else because they have nothing else going on. And they'd rather bash someone else than make themselves better. I don't get it. I really don't. And that's an honest, I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to keep my head above water. I'm trying to bring my life back together after cancer. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie to you guys. Why would I do that? And you have all these people that keep accusing me of fucking lying. And it's bullshit. And I'm fucking tired of it. But I don't want to have to go live every fucking time someone lays out some bullshit. But this was a bit over the top. This, you know what, bitch? Now I'm addressing it because this is just not right. So I'll wait for her fucking apology. And if she wants any more proof, I'll be happy to show more proof. But trust me, I wish I knew how to use fucking Photoshop. Would have been a lot easier. You guys see me. I keep tying this fucking silk hat bandana above my head. I look like Roger Rabbit. I think it's time. Hold on. There you go. Candles will enrich your life. I have to get my good my sales pitch going. I do. I really do. I'm so bad about it. And I don't know why. I was a salesperson for years. I have to. I should ask JLR. JLR, give me a sales pitch. But that's what I'm saying, cats. Like, what I don't know how much more proof I can show. I know, right, Sly? For real. It's not even like she's making money off me. If she was making money on me, I could see it. She's not even fucking making money. People that go into her chat are not paying her to talk about me. They're just there because they have nothing else to do. Hey, Kim. I agree, Marie. But to have somebody come in to Tracy's chat today, which wasn't even about me at all, to have someone come in to Tracy's chat talking shit, telling Yarn and others how they're being scammed by me, how I'm lying about labels, proved it, blah, blah, blah. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Now what? Now you're going to go into Tracy's and apologize? I'll wait for that fucking apology. Oh, are they? I know Purple Rain is, but I don't go to MM's chat, so I don't see either of them. The only place, B Fergs is a mod for Nonsense, but Nonsense turned out to be not who I thought she was. So I unsubbed and I haven't been back there. She turned out to be a total hypocrite. And Purple Rain is just let her go be in love with Wog. Yeah, and without talking about me, she gets like 70 people. That's it. Oh, I'm sure they are still there. It's just frustrating. I mean, it's truly fucking frustrating. especially when I put so much work into this. And believe me, my website's not perfect. I had said I need to redo some of the pictures because they're too over processed. But you know what? I'm out of fucking labels that I need. The only labels I have left are the ones I need when people place orders. So I have to wait until I get more labels in. I went through that many fucking labels. As a matter of fact, hold on, I can prove that too. Hold on.
2 hours later.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like, oh, it's all about my money. Yeah, you might be right on that, Yarn. That's a good possibility. But that's why so many people give me money behind the scenes and don't give me money up front. But, you know, my biggest thing, don't fucking trash me with lies. And don't spread these lies when you're 100% wrong. And again, I don't need to prove every single aspect of my life for MM to shut up. But this is why you shouldn't meddle in someone else's shit, because you have no idea what you're talking about. If I was using stock shit or I was using Photoshop and I faked the labels, I would fucking say it. I have no problem saying it. I don't lie to my customers. I don't lie to my subscribers. I'll be the first one to fucking say it. But no, this is all mine. 100 fucking percent. Obviously, you know, I can't make pictures clear and I get a little help with that, but who cares? So does every company in the world. I know, Marie. The defamation that she causes on my business could have a negative effect. And that's fucked up. I don't have a husband who works as a journeyman who brings home and pays the bills. This is all me. So the fact that she's even trashing my business, I have a fucking problem with. It just goes to show what a piece of shit she is to begin with. And she doesn't get that. She just doesn't fucking get it. Like I haven't even done anything to her. This is what blows my mind. I haven't even fucking done anything to her. And she's trying to make so my kids don't eat. She's trying to trash and defame my business. So what? So there's no income? Like, what is her purpose? I don't get it. I truly don't get it. If I had a rich husband or a blue collar husband that was paying my bills and this was just like a hobby, I get that. I mean, I still wouldn't get it, but you know what I mean. But this is my income. Why are you trying to trash it? Like, what kind of fucking piece of shit are you? I don't understand. I truly fucking don't. But I'm sorry. I didn't fuck your husband. I didn't kidnap your child. Whatever the fuck I did to you 3 years ago, get over it. Like, this is insane. Get the fuck over it. And stop lying and defaming my business. And stop trashing my business when you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and stop accusing me of lying when the only fucking liar is you. And that's all I'm going to say on the matter. Fuck you, MM. Move the fuck on, you psychotic stalker. And on that note, I'm going back to making my business better, and I got some orders to fill. So don't forget, order your candles, energycandles.com. Hey, Kaz, energycandles.com. BOGO special going on, a couple of days left. And don't forget to get your candles. And your wax melts. And I added some flowers in the wax melts. They look so pretty. So the people that ordered wax melts, wait till you see them. You're going to love them. Love them. I had this idea last night when I was making them. I was like, ooh, I like this. So I ordered more. I ordered more of the little flowers I was using. But they really look pretty. I'll take pictures of them. They look really pretty. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Have a wonderful day. Love you guys. And I don't know if I'll be on tonight, depending if I get all this other stuff done. I may go to the laundromat and do the blankets. Fun, fun. So, all right. I will see you guys later. Hashtag winning. All right. I'll see you guys later. Peace.
Oh my god, I'm so sorry. Are you guys still here? Sorry about that. Oh, sorry. I was like, my chat's gonna be gone. My friend just stopped by. My old neighbor. He's in town for, what do you call it? He's in town. He had to go to see his doctor. And so I knew he was coming. What's today's date? Oh shit, you know what? Today is the date. I had mail for him because they had sent mail by accident to the old house. And so he just came back. He just told me most exciting news that they're moving back. I knew it wasn't going to last. I was like, make sure you guys come back. He's like, we'll probably be back sometime next year. I was like, yes. I mean, it sucks because they're not going to be across the street from me, but they'll be here. All right. I totally just missed the rest of that. I felt so bad. I'm so sorry. I didn't want to cut him off though, because I haven't seen him. He's like asking me all questions about the, neighborhood. He's like, how's the Yappy dog doing? How's this one doing? How's that one doing? He wants to know how everybody is. I am very excited. He's actually going to look at 2 houses down the block. I'm like, tell my friend to come back. I miss her so much. That was like I was just telling him, I'm like, I haven't felt safe like being home alone. Well, besides with Ovi, but I'm like, if I had to stay like home, like to save money, like if Chris, and and Jesse went like to like a hockey thing and I had to stay here, I was just telling him, I'm like, I don't feel safe anymore, like, because I'm like, you guys, I always knew I could like run to your house at 3:00 in the morning if like something happened. And I'm like, I just miss having them around, so sorry about that. All right, should I remove this? Yeah, they moved to Florida. I was like, that was like so surprising. I had their mail sitting in my cabinet. So, all right, let's go back. That was really good to see him. I haven't seen him. I've seen the wife. She's come back. My friend, she's come back over the last, couple of months. I saw her, but I haven't seen him in like 2 years now. I think the last time I saw him, he was here. So he still goes to the doctor here sometimes because he's a veteran. So anyway, yeah, so they were saying that they want to move back. So I hope they do. It's a crazy time to buy a house right now though. I don't know. But you know what it is? I knew it was gonna be rough for them when they move because they still have all their families here. Like her parents are here. His daughter, her stepdaughter, his daughter's still here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, it's just hard when you're separated from everybody that you know. So, all right. Where did I leave off? I left this playing, which I probably shouldn't have, but whatever. Lord's
because they have nothing else to do.
Okay. It's probably a waste of time listening to this.
Nothing else going on. And they'd rather bash someone else than make themselves better. I don't get it.
How does Laura know what I'd rather do at my time? Shut up, Ovi!
I really don't.
Hold on.
And that's an honest. I don't know. I mean, I'm trying to stay alive. I'm trying to keep my head above water. I'm trying to bring my life back together after cancer. I'm not going to sit here and fucking lie to you guys.
But you did. Except you did.
Why would I do that? And you have all these people that keep...
That's a great question.
...accusing me of fucking lying.
Oh, my goodness.
And it's bullshit. And I'm fucking tired of it. But I don't want to have to go live every fucking time someone lays out some bullshit.
Look, I'm not going to say... Look, anybody could go there. I'm done. So if you could go over there and you could go see her website for yourself. You know what I'm saying? That's it. I'm not bashing anything. I just like, see, the more you continue to lie though, the more it bothers me because nothing I said was defamatory, Laura. It was all just me pointing out the very obvious that's going on. I'm done. Okay. Do you, boo-boo. Of course she brought up my husband. She always does.
This was a bit over the top. This, you know what?
It was a bit over the top for me to point out what I was seeing. Okay.
Bitch, now I'm addressing it because this is just not right.
I'm so scared. I'm so scared.
So I'll wait for her fucking apology.
What am I?
If she wants any more proof, I'll be happy to show more proof.
What am I? I don't need proof of anything, Laura. I don't. I know what I'm looking at, so I'm very confident in what I'm looking at. So, So I don't need proof. You didn't show proof to begin with. She's like, more proof. Like, as if the proof that, the quote proof that she showed was proof of anything. It was just proof that you waste a lot of fucking time and money, which is, again, your problem, not really mine.
But trust me, I wish I knew how to use fucking Photoshop.
Yeah, I don't feel like I don't feel like that was proof at all. Well, you don't know how to use Photoshop, Laura. It's pretty obvious, which is why I was able to tell that you were using it. But honestly, even if you were the best Photoshopper in the world, I still feel like I could tell when there's signs. There's certain things that don't happen naturally in pictures. Or, for instance, in Photoshop, there's something called the clone tool. And, like, it always leaves... It basically replicates things. So say if there was, like, I don't know, a hole in the wall and you wanted to fill the hole in, which is like one of the hardest things to do, believe it or not, like on a wall. I don't know why, because there's so many different color variations. Like, it's very hard to get that perfect where there's not gonna, it's hard to explain. There's always like a repeat of a pattern somewhere in the picture, and it's usually, you can tell when it's being used. I mean, I have retouched, I can't even tell you how many fucking pictures in my life, you know, so it's, I can tell. I know what it looks like when it's been manipulated.
It would have been a lot easier. You guys.
And again, I even said there's nothing wrong with using Photoshop. There's absolutely nothing wrong with using it. It's there for a reason. You know, so that's why I don't understand. What is she so upset about? Like, what did I lie about, Laura?
Keep tying this fucking silk hat bandana above my head. I look like Roger Rabbit.
What? I didn't even listen past whatever her showing the pictures and
time.
Because I know it's just the same old shit that she says every time, you know. It's like, oh, you're jealous, you're bored, you're obsessed, you're stuck, or like, who cares? All right, there's a floating candle right there. Right here. Floating candle. Just floating in the fucking wind over there. She has no understanding on how perspective works in a photo or a picture. None. Zero. Yeah, she thrives on this poor me shit, so I'm actually helping her if you think about it. If she's proud of that, then I see where her standards are. Yeah, the music's annoying. You know what's so funny? I give her credit too. When I was talking about this the other day, I was like, I give her credit for like trying and for doing what she does do, you know, and I know people, you know, I think I'm pretty fair in that sense where it's like, I give her credit for doing what she does do and for trying. I do. You know, but there's just some time where like, there's things that I can't do that I need help with. Like, you know, my husband and I, we're do-it-yourselfers around the house, but there's certain things that we just can't do, that we have to hire outside help to help us do them, to get it to the level that we want it. You know what I'm saying? Like, we couldn't do our driveway or our patio in the back, so we had to hire somebody. Everything else, we do it ourselves. You know? Yeah, I'm helping her look like a victim, exactly.
Candles will enrich your life.
Which is why I won't say another fucking word about her fucking bullshit.
Getting my good my sales pitch going.
I'm helping her improve herself, honestly. You know, I mean, by pointing out somebody's mistakes, you should always have somebody, if you're trying to, you know, propel yourself to this, you know, higher level, you should always have somebody there to proofread and point out your mistakes. This way you can improve. How else are you going to improve yourself? You know what I'm saying? So in a sense, I feel like it's helpful information because it's like, oh shit, maybe she didn't notice that her labels were all fucked up on the website. Now she could go fix them, you know, but she's probably not gonna, but.
I really do. I'm so bad about it. And I don't know why. I was a salesperson for years. I have to. I should ask JLR. JLR, give me a sales pitch.
What?
But that's what I'm saying, Cats. Like, what I don't know.
How do you update your website every 3 months, but your process is still so antiquated? I don't know, girl.
How much more proof I can show?
I haven't seen proof. I don't know what else she showed in this live stream, but if that was her proof, that little scrolling through Facebook, allegedly, you know, I guess so. I just wish her subs would come over here. If they're going to come over here and take things that I said and bring it back to her, bring back the helpful things that I said. You know, like, for instance, you know, you're wondering why your pictures are blurry. You're putting them on Facebook and just destroying the quality of them and then downloading them off of Facebook. Like, why would you do that? I can't think of any reason you would have to put pictures on Facebook in order to get them to your computer. It just doesn't even make sense. You don't have a card reader?
I know, right, Sly? For real. It's not even like she's making money off me. If she was making money on me, I could
She can't make her mind up on this one. It's like, Laura, am I making money off of you or am I not?
see it. She's not even fucking making money. People that go into her chat are not paying her to...
Laura's in my bank account now. But meanwhile, the last, like, how many months she says I make money off of her. I'm going to kill this dog. Hold on.
They're just there because they have nothing else to do. Take care.
You guys are just here. Well, that's why most of us are in chats, really, right? We're all here. What do you think? People are there because they want to hear you, Laura? Hold on a second. Let me let this dog out. You're killing me, Smalls. Come on, Hobie. Stop with the barking. Don't make a barking at me. You're annoying the shit out of me. Stop. Stop. What are we barking at? Hold on. I'll be right back. Come on. You want to go on the front? You want to go out in front, or you want to lay here? Hold on, we're grabbing balls. Go out in front. All right. There you go. Isn't that what we all do, though? We all go to YouTube because we're kind of bored. I mean, come on. Yeah, now she's in my bank account, Lanky. She knows how much money I make on here.
I agree, Marie. But to have somebody come in to Tracy's chat today, which wasn't even about me at all, to have someone come in to Tracy's chat.
Right, and I heard it was accused that I am that person. No, I don't know who that person is. I've never even seen him in my chat.
Talking shit, telling me telling Yarn and others how they're being scammed by me.
See, I never said that Laura was scamming anybody. I never said that. I even gave her a fucking out the other day when I was saying that maybe it's some type of glitch that's in her template that puts things on sale. Maybe it might be a thing shown as an example in the template of what you could do on that template for Shopify or whatever website she uses. I gave her an out on that.
I'm lying about labels. Proof.
Laura, you are lying about the labels. You are.
Did blah, blah, blah. Bitch, shut the fuck up. Now what?
Yeah, I don't send anybody to anybody's chat.
Now you're going to go into Tracy's and apologize?
I'll go in there myself if I have to. Why would I apologize to Tracy?
I'll wait
Where's the proof, though?
for that fucking apology.
Did Laura really have 795 people watching her that day? Look, it says 795. Really? That seems a little weird.
Oh, are they? I know Purple Rain is, but I haven't, I don't go to MM's chat, so I don't see either of them. The only place, B Fergs is a mod for Nonsense, but Nonsense turned out to be not who I thought she was, so I unsubbed.
Yeah, because she wouldn't let you put your candle link in the chat.
And I haven't been back there.
Did you cancel your membership too? Make sure you do that.
She turned out to be a total hypocrite. And Purple Rain is just, let her go be in love with Wog.
Let her go what? Be in love with Wog? She doesn't even go in Wog's chat anymore. What the fuck are you talking about?
Without me, without talking...
Yeah, she's saying I was a troll. I never even seen that person before. You know? I never seen that person in my chat even.
About me, she gets 70 people.
I still don't even know what the person looks like. Without Laura gets 70 people. Laura, without you talking about drama, you get 20 people.
Oh, I'm sure they are still there. It's just frustrating. I mean, it's truly fucking frustrating.
I could tell she doesn't listen and she just gets bits and pieces from her people.
Especially when I put so much work into this. And believe me, my website's not...
You wasted so much time.
Perfect.
Nobody's is perfect.
Said I need to redo some of the pictures because they're too over processed. But you know what? I'm out of fucking labels that I need.
See, there's another lie. Laura, you are not fucking using labels, dude. You would be able to see the outline of a fucking label. She's pissed nonsense never gave her attention. She was a sub and grifting and nonsense. She was sub grifting and nonsense knew it. That's why Laura moved over to Brittany J's chat. Yeah, exactly.
The only labels I have left are the ones I need when people place orders.
What? She's like, I ran out of labels. I don't understand. I don't get it. Whatever, dude.
So I have to wait until I get more labels in. I went through that many fucking labels.
Only to end up using AI in the end. Okay. So it's like, let me just give up and I'll use AI. Why are we redoing the fucking labels a million times?
As a matter of fact, hold on.
I really think if she had a marketing person, this is just my opinion, if she had a marketing person who was helping her, I personally think that they would tell her, obviously, put time into your website. It's important if you're an online business, but there's other things that you need to put time into to make your business grow. You know what I'm saying? Like, set a foundation, build up a brand, make a logo, go pay a couple of $100 and get somebody to design you a proper logo. That's a great starting place. Because that's like key to, brand recognition. Look at Nike, and all these famous companies. It's their logo that makes the entire company. So it's like really important to have a solid logo that appears on every single item that you sell. But then from there, yes, clean up your website, put stuff on there that looks legit. And then, I would say the next step would be, improving your product, but also, advertising.
Prove that too.
I just still don't know what she proved.
2 hours later.
But you know what I'm saying though? Like, oh, it's all about my money. Yeah, you might be right on that, Yarn. That's a good possibility.
Whose money? Who's talking about our money?
That's why so many people give me money behind the scenes and don't give me money up front.
And Laura loves that because then YouTube don't take a cut.
But, my biggest thing, don't fucking trash me with lies.
I don't know. Tell me, she still hasn't said a lie.
And don't spread these lies when you're 100% wrong. And again, I don't...
She needs to learn what proof is.
...need to prove every single aspect of my life for...
You don't. You really don't.
...for MM to shut up. But this is why you shouldn't meddle in someone else's shit, because you have...
Meddling in your shit? Looking at your public website is meddling in your shit, Laura? Come on.
No idea what you're talking about.
I have a very good idea what I'm talking about.
If I was using stock shit or I was using Photoshop and I faked the labels, I would fucking say it.
Bro, she's seriously still denying this. She's seriously still denying it. At this point, do you, boo-boo? I don't care. If there's people that want to believe this shit, I feel bad for them.
I have no problem saying it. I don't lie to my customers.
You don't lie to your customers? Voted #1 candle place or whatever the fuck in Alabama? No, she don't lie to her customers ever.
Don't lie to my subscribers.
Wow, dude. Wow.
I'll be the first one to
So many people give her money behind the scenes so they get to write you off as dependent on their taxes.
fucking say it. But no, this is
20 sold in the last 10 minutes. Yeah, she don't lie to anybody.
all mine. 100 fucking %.
No, it's
obviously,
not.
I can't make pictures clear, and I get
What? I don't understand what she's like. I can't make pictures clear. Dude, that is like fucking so easy. How are you not able to get a clear fucking picture? I can't understand the dilemma that she's having with the pictures not being clear. It's very easy to get a clear picture, Laura. Like, what the fuck are you talking about? She's like, I can't get pictures clear. There's a difference between blurry and then just fucked up because you're using AI and AI glitches. There's a total difference between that.
get a little help with that, but who cares? So does every company in the world.
I've never heard, again, I worked in the graphic design industry, Laura. There is no program in the fucking graphic design world that clears things up. I don't know what you're even talking about, because I don't know if she's talking about pixelated. I don't know if she's talking about blurry, because there's a difference. I mean, if something's pixelated, it in essence will be blurry, but it's probably because the quality of the file is low, or the pictures that you're taking is low, or if she's talking about like a motion blur. I don't know what is so hard about getting a clear picture in bright lighting out in the daytime. I just don't understand. If you were taking pictures in the dark and you couldn't get them clear, then I would be like, oh, okay, that makes sense. But if you're outside with the fucking, sun, I cannot for the life of me understand how you can't get a clear picture. It just doesn't even make sense. Your camera has an automatic focus. It doesn't take the picture until it focuses on the subject. So I don't understand what she's talking about with the clear pictures. I don't get it. It sounds to me like she wants her labels to be like perfectly crisp and clear every time she takes a picture, where it's like, Laura, I mean, if you're standing 10 feet away from a subject, right, and there's like 8-point font on it, you're never going to be able to see that unless you have like a macro lens and take it up close. So that's what I don't understand what she means by not clear. It's very hard to understand.
I know, Marie. The defamation that she causes on my business.
What defamation? See, that's where I get pissed off. What exactly, do you even know what defamation is?
Business could have a negative effect.
Okay, Laura, show me. Sue me then for it, please.
And that's fucked up. I don't have a husband who works
here we go.
As a journeyman who brings home and pays the bills.
Who brings home and pays the bills?
This is all me. So the fact that she's even trashing my business...
I'm not trashing your business though, Laura. That's the thing. I'm not trashing it. I'm not saying anything negative about your business, dude. I literally went to your website and pointed out the very obvious. That's not trashing your business. I'm not sitting here saying, Laura's candles are going to set your house on fire. Laura puts fucking crack cocaine in her candles. I'm not saying shit like that. I'm saying, dude, the label's illegible. That's defamation to you? When I zoom into a label and I can't read, it says Candelo Bougelo instead of Candle Bougie because your letters got all warped for some reason. That's not defamation. That's me making an observation and just saying what it is. It's a fact. Your labels are illegible. Can't read them. The letters got fucked up somehow. She's like trying to blame, I don't know, Beefer said in the comments because I didn't watch her whole live, so I don't know. Apparently she's trying to blame some program for doing that, but that's the thing. If a program was going to fuck your letters up, it would fuck them up, all of them. It's not going to leave some letters legible and other letters not legible. That doesn't even make sense.
I have a fucking problem with. It just goes to show what a piece of shit she is to begin with. And she doesn't get that. She just
I don't get it, guys.
Doesn't fucking get it.
I don't get it. You know what, Laura? Just keep doing things the way you're doing them, girl. Please do.
Like, I haven't even done anything to her. This is what blows my mind.
No, you haven't threatened to show up at my house or my husband or anything. Yeah, okay.
I haven't even fucking done anything to her. And
we won't talk about the other things.
She's trying to make so my kids don't eat.
Laura, your kids have their own fucking jobs, dude. And the government's feeding them anyway. Are you kidding me? Enough with using your kids against everybody. How can I make it that your kids don't eat, Laura? Go get a fucking job if you're that worried. I could make it so her kids don't eat? What? By commenting that her labels are fucking illegible? Really? And that she photoshopped it? That's gonna ruin her business, guys. That's my fault, right? Not hers. Wow. Just unbelievable.
She's trying to trash and defame my business?
Bro, I cannot believe this.
So what? So there's no income? Like, what is her purpose? I don't get it.
Wow, dude. Yeah, she's using her kids. They're grown adults, dude. It's over, Laura, with the kids.
I truly don't get it.
How is me commenting on what everybody else could see on your website gonna ruin your business? Wow.
If I had a rich husband or a blue collar husband that was paying my bills and this was just like a hobby, I get that. I mean, I still wouldn't get it, but you know what I mean. But this is my income. Why are you trying to trash it?
I'm not trashing it though. That's the thing. The mistakes are on your website. That's your fault. That's not my fault, Laura.
Like, what kind of fucking piece of shit are you? I don't understand.
Well, Laura, we could say the same for you. When you're sitting there talking about everybody else on YouTube who uses this as an income, right? Are you trying to defame them and take away their money?
I truly fucking don't.
Oh, girl, that shit was crazy, Daisy. Crazy, Daisy.
But I'm sorry. I didn't fuck your husband. I didn't kidnap your child.
Oh, my God, dude.
Whatever the fuck I did to you 3 years ago, get over it.
I don't... This isn't about anything, Laura. It's just you lie.
Like, this is insane. Get the fuck over it. And stop.
Yeah, everybody's free to buy Laura's janky candles all day, every day. I never said not to buy her shit. Nope.
Lying and defaming my business. And stop trashing my business.
I'm not defaming it, Laura, so you need to learn what defamation is, but we know you don't know that, so.
When you have no idea what the fuck you're talking about, and stop accusing me of lying when the only fucking
Oh my God, dude. She's so mad.
liar is you. And that's all I'm gonna say on the matter.
Yeah, okay.
Fuck you, MM. Move the fuck on, you psychotic stalker.
Stalker.
And on that note, I'm going back to making my business better, and I got some orders to fill. So don't forget, order your candles, energycandles.com. Hey, Kaz, energycandles.com. BOGO special going on.
Yeah, she doesn't know what fucking defaming is.
Couple days left. And don't forget to get your candles. Anyway,
Nobody's allowed to critique her business, right?
wax melts. And I added some flowers in the wax melts. They look so pretty.
Oh, God.
So the people that ordered wax melts, wait till you see them. You're going to love them. Love them.
Wait a second. So you're getting something other than what you ordered? She changes the product after somebody orders it? Okay.
I had this idea last night when I was making them.
Dude, that's kind of weird, right? Like, I don't know. You're going to change the product after people paid for it? She's like, oh, everybody who ordered wax melts, I just decided to throw flowers in there. Like, what if people just don't want flowers in their wax melts, you know?
I said, ooh, I like this.
A journeyman, yeah.
I ordered more. I ordered more of the little flowers I was using. But they really look pretty. I'll take...
She thinks with her ex, Brad, and my husband, they worked under the same kind of union, but I think her ex was like a B guy, what they call.
Pictures of them. They look really pretty.
I don't know what he did, because it's not really exactly the same as what my husband does, but they were in the same union, technically. But there's different jobs in the union. There's not, not everybody does the same exact thing. There's different levels.
So, all right. I will see you guys later.
Yeah, the all-powerful me. I could, tear Laura's business down with looking at her website and pointing out the obvious.
And I don't know if I'll be on tonight. Depending if I get all this other stuff done, I may go to the laundromat and do the blankets. Fun. So, all right.
Yeah.
I will see you guys later. # winning. All right, I'll see you guys later.
She did not. She did not. I didn't hear that the other day. That's fucking hilarious. Oh my God. # winning. Oh God, that's so fucking cringy. All right. That was great. Thank you for that one, Laura. Thank you. I needed that. # winning. No. She didn't prove anything. But whatever, Laura. Do your thing, girl. Do your thing. Keep doing what you do. Please do it. Oh my God. Anyway, she's telling herself with the labels, the most likely she's the AI to avoid buying more labels when she ran out. That's exactly what's happening. She's telling on herself with the labels. She most likely used the AI to avoid buying more labels when she ran out. She just said that in her stream. So she ran out of the labels So I guess she couldn't take any more pictures after that. I just don't understand why the labels keep changing. I'm like, what is like the deal with the like 900, I mean, complete overhauls on them. But dude, again, do you, man. If it's working for you, then shit, do it, you know? If that's what's working for you, I mean, more power to you. I don't know, Remy. I don't know. I don't understand it. Yeah, Laura's candles are like a box of chocolates. You never know what you're going to get. Somebody told me that she sent like the weirdest scent mixture to them. And I was like, wow, I would never put those two scents together. But then again, I don't mix scents because like I know very little about scents and which scents go together. So I don't feel really too comfortable mixing scents right now until I learn more about that. But thousands of dollars in labels. If you look closely, you can see the label on her forehead. I mean, dude, like, I'm sorry, there's no labels on the pictures that are on her website right now. Maybe on the whatever tin can ones, but the other ones, the black ones, don't have labels on them. And I can tell she obviously took the tin can pictures because there's like this weird pile of wax melts in front of it for some reason, and which I don't understand because I'm like, why are you selling wax melts? Or it's like for the same price. I don't know. She put them together, but like I could very obviously tell that that's Laura's, you know, little setup there with the wax melts because they're just like thrown on top of this like cupcake looking thing, you know, like in a weird pile that doesn't make sense with all different colors. So I could tell that that's her picture. 100% she took that, you know, but I don't know. But you know what? She's sitting here complaining like, oh, I had to put money into my business. It's like, yeah, Laura, join the club. You know, like every business owner has to dump money into things that they don't want to necessarily dump money into. You know, just like she's complaining, oh my God, that was the most work I did without getting paid. It's like, dude, you're investing in yourself, though. What do you mean? You're investing in your business by taking time to fix things. But I don't know. She takes an exorbitant amount of time to fix, you know, things that I don't even know why she keeps fixing them. Because I don't think her labels are the issue, personally. Because I don't think people are like that, you know, I don't know. The labels, every label she's put out has been cheesy. So it's like, I don't think really people are looking at the labels, you know, caring that much because they haven't been all that great. So her marketing people must have never heard of consistency. People like what they know. Changing everything quarterly is not helping. No, it's bad. That's like probably one of the worst things you could do is keep changing things over and over and over and over again. Because it kind of shows like an instability. You're not like, you're not, what do you call it? You're not maybe making the sales you want. So you're changing, you keep changing to try to like fix something. I don't know. I don't understand the changes on the labels 100 times. It just doesn't make any sense. If you're going to redesign the labels, maybe make it like a seasonal thing where it's like, here's my fall labels. Here's my summer labels. You know what I'm saying? For summer scents, fall. I don't know. I really don't know. I don't like, I'm not here to be a candle business, so I don't like, I haven't looked into like what sell, you know what I'm saying? I haven't done enough research into it, other candle companies to know what the floor plan is, you know what I'm saying, for having like a successful candle company, because it's not what I want to do, you know what I'm saying? I have no interest in that. Fucking coming out with different scents and shit. Like, I'm not a scent mixer. I don't know, you know, I don't know anything about that kind of shit. That's like a whole new world to me that I just don't want to get into. So what it says is you aren't confident in your own product. Yeah, I guess so, right? I don't understand why she keeps changing just the labels over and over and over and over again. Like, I'm just saying, like, make a proper logo, make that the focus of your label, or put it on your label where it looks the same on every product you sell. I mean, this isn't really that hard when you sit down and think about it, right? Design a label, put the product on, put the logo on the label, and then every label should be the same throughout, consistently, you know? I don't know what exactly is going on there. Should just match the vessel color. It's not distracting to the eye or for a person's existing home style. I mean, you know what? The easiest thing to do is to go out to like Target, for instance, right? And look at the labels. I do it every time I go into Target. I look at the labels on the vessels right now. It gives you a good indication of what people want out of a candle, right? Because the people that are designing those items are, you know what I'm saying? They're up on like the current trends of like what's in style in the home. So you look at that stuff and then you pick one that you like and then you go from there. But I don't know. I don't shop. When I'm shopping for candles, I'm shopping based on the scent and the vessel more than the label. Like the label's the last thing I'm worried about, to be quite honest with you. You know, I hate Yankee Candle's labels. Like, I don't like their labels. They're not that great, you know, but I buy Yankee candles because the scents, you know, that's what I like. The jars are ugly, you know, and the fucking labels are generic looking, like, but I buy it because I love the scents that they sell. So, and their candles are pretty good, you know. Makes sense because she's a real perfumer. Bergamot and ambergris, I don't even know that word, equals citrus and sperm whale bile duct secretions. Well, she mixed patchouli and apple, so I don't know how those two scents go together. That's what I'm saying. I have no fucking idea. Target brand labels are super simple, white, and a nice font. Yeah. I mean, you don't necessarily have to go into Target, but like go look at other companies is what I'm saying, and go into their, you know, go look at what they're doing and then get an idea of what you want. You know, obviously don't exactly copy somebody's thing. I mean, that's what graphic designers and any designer does. They look for inspiration. You're constantly looking for inspiration, you know? I mean, shit, Pinterest, right? You go on Pinterest and you're like, okay, I want to put my bedroom together. I have a whole board of all different elements that I like from other rooms that I would want to incorporate in the room. You know, it's not going to be exactly like the rooms that I see, but there's different elements in each room that I like that, you know, I could pull in and put into my room. I don't know. I don't know what the chicken leg smells like. I don't know. I have those new candle holders where you don't light the candle. So I have so many candles. What do you mean? Oh, like you're talking about like the pillar candles. Like I have 3 sitting on my desk right here. Like I'll never light these. I just like them for the look. It's the aesthetic. I have hold on. Oh my god, I'm looking for my trackpad. I'm such an idiot. Like these things right here. They're just pillars. What the fuck is that thing? Yo, what? Oh, it's this. Oh my god, I'm so stupid. Don't mind me. They're just sitting here. I was like, what is that big tube? I'm looking behind me. It's the fucking microphone thing. Don't mind the mess behind me. Anyway. Oh shit, I forgot to weed my vinyl from the other day. I need my little X-Acto knife. I got work to do. Anyway, yeah. Look, keep doing what you do, Laura. Keep doing what you do. But stop calling what I do defamation, because that is not defamation. Okay? Pointing out the very obvious on your website is not defamation, dude. Everybody can go to your website right now and see exactly what I was talking about. So, whatever. Anyway, did you guys hear? So yesterday was a fucking crazy day with the Rex Heuermann case. John Ray, who I've talked about on here many, many times. This guy is, I don't think in my entire life of following any true crime case, okay, I have ever seen something so fucking crazy. This was like another level of insanity. This was next level insanity. So he goes up and does this press conference, right? John Ray, if you don't know who that is, he's an attorney. He's the attorney for Shannon Gilbert's family. And I think he's representing a couple of other people within the case or whatever. Not necessarily. I don't know if he's representing. I thought he was representing one of the, like Jessica Taylor or somebody, one of the earlier victims' families. He might be. I'm not 100% sure. I'd have to like look into that again. But anyway, he goes up on this press conference, right? And dude, it was fucking insane, okay? He's claiming, and nobody really knew what he was getting at with this press conference, but he he has these people behind him. We don't know who the people are. Some of them actually spoke, but most of them were just people standing behind him. But you go behind, so he has like all these easels set up, right? And he puts all these giant blow-ups of this like disgusting artwork of like people being butchered and eaten and furry butt plug. I heard the word furry butt plug more times than I cared to yesterday. It was disgusting. And he's claiming that Victoria Heuermann, the daughter of Rex Heuermann, is, I guess, like looking at this stuff and searching this stuff, but yet he had no real proof that it was even her looking for this stuff. Like the whole time I'm watching, I'm like waiting for him to prove that it's actually her looking at this stuff. He found, what was the website? It wasn't Reddit. What was it? Oh my God, I'm having a brain fart. No, she didn't make them. There was one painting that he said she made, and it was like a monster who was eating the breasts of another woman, but you really couldn't see it. All the rest of the paintings that he displayed are things that he claims she was looking at on other people's pages. I'm trying to think of what the freaking website was. It's like an art site, Tumblr. There you go. It's a site where people share pictures, okay, and look at pictures. So I don't know how because it was very confusing. He was saying she deleted a bunch of stuff. I guess he went based on who she was following on Tumblr. I don't really know much about Tumblr. So, see, but ZZ, I don't blame you for being, like, confused about it, because it was a really confusing it was really confusing. Hold on a second. I've never really went on Tumblr, so, hold on. But he said she deleted most of it. I don't really know how Tumblr works. I'm going to go on there just to see, like, how it works. I guess you follow people on here, like, I don't know. I don't know. Hold on. Yeah, I don't know how this works, dude. I'm not really all that sure how it works. It looks like it almost looks like Instagram. So I'm not sure how he even, like, found this, or, you know, the thing is, right, you got to prove that it's actually her sitting behind the computer looking at these things. You know, how does he know that it's her actually looking at these things and not Rex Heuermann, you know, looking at them under her name or something? She was into furry porn and bestiality. Yeah, like, that's what he was trying to say. And the family deleted everything. It's very confusing. How could his family not know? Did they not hear the screams? Well, every single conviction that they have out there right now is, I'm sorry, not conviction. Every single person that they have him indicted on right now, right? They claim that the family was out of town when the murders occurred. So, now if you guys look at this document, you'll understand that this guy planned to such a fucking extent. Let me see if I can find the document. Hold on a second. You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to go on Grizzlies. Hold on a second. I'm in her Patreon as a free member, because I wanted to see the document. I don't know if I'm going to be signed in on here, though, but we'll take a look. She had it posted in here, so... let me see. His planning document. That's what they've been calling it. The planning document. And it is fucking crazy. It is crazy what this man was doing. Here it is. Okay. I got it. I think I got it. I mean, this guy was a meticulous planner. But look, they notated a case yesterday. I forget exactly the name that they used. They notated a case yesterday where Rex Heuermann, I'm sorry, not Rex Heuermann. God, I can't think straight today. They notated a case yesterday where, oh, it's downloading it. Oh my God, now I'm downloading it like 4 times. Whoops. where I guess a daughter helped out the serial killer dad or whatever, but I don't know. I looked it up real quick, and you know, they were trying to basically, I guess, suggest that like she's in on it. But the problem is most of the cases that he's been indicted on happened in the early 2000s, you know, to mid 2000s and then late 90s, where his daughter literally would have been a child at the time. She's only like in her early 20s, I think. So she would have been a child when this was going on. So you're telling me, you know, that she was doing all this when she was a child? All right, here's his bail application thing that they have posted. Hold on a second. Here. Okay. So I'm not going to read all this because it's a waste. It's just going over his charges already that he had, but I want to get down to this planning part of the planning document. All right. By the way, I'm getting this from Grizzly True Crime. If you guys don't know who she is, she's I like her. She's pretty good true crime creator here. All right, so this is right here. This I'm just going to show you guys the evidence. So this is some of the evidence because he was spotted at the scene by somebody when he was, I guess, I don't know, near the scene where Jessica Taylor's body was dumped, okay? And so at the time he was driving that green Chevrolet Avalanche that we all have seen if we've been following this, right? And he was online then searching for the same truck. Meanwhile, he had just gotten the truck. It wasn't that old at the time. So that's what this is. I guess because he didn't want to be spotted. So here's the, I guess they're using this as an example of what he was searching for. That's not his truck. All right, so then, hold on. I want to get down to the part where it's really talking about the planning documents. This shit's crazy. So see, this is the proof that his family was away right here. You see this highlighted? He's calling Vermont. They were away in Vermont, and they have a witness, which is mentioned in this document. I guess the witness came forward to verify that they were away. The mom and the kids were away. What do we got here? Oh, more just phone calls showing from his, I think it's from his office that he's calling. And then this is his date book. This is from his date book. They got his like old Palm Pilot, dude, from the early 2000s. And as you could see, Sunday, 7/20/2003, wife in Vermont at Smugs, which is Smuggler's Notch. It's like, I don't know. I'm not very familiar with it, but they were away. So here's all the whole week she was away. So he, you know, clearly planned this shit. This is going into Sandra Castillo, who was like the second not found at Gilgo. This is the first victim we know of that was not, no part of her was found on Gilgo. And this is going over the hair. Now, the daughter's hair was found on somebody. Hold on a second. It says it right here. Female hair, or it says it in this. Yeah, look, Victoria Heuermann, Amberlynn Costello. So she would have been the last person to go missing prior to, if you're going to count Shannon Gilbert, Amberlynn Costello was the last girl to go missing. Okay, that was found on Gilgo. And so the daughter's hair was found on it. His wife's hair was found on most of them. So John Ray thinks because the family's hair, the women's hair was found on this, on him, on the victims, he thinks that the wife was involved. But I'm like, dude, my hair is all over my fucking house. I am sure that my hair is all over my house, all over my husband's car. Wherever the fuck I go, there's hair. So, I mean, if he brought these girls back to his house, then it's not really surprising that his wife and his daughter's hair. That house was very clearly a hoarder house that probably didn't get cleaned up on a regular basis, you know? So I'm sure there was tons of fucking hair on that, around that house, you know? This guy is a sick fuck, though. Wait until you get to this. Wait until we see this, because this is... Whew. All right, so here starts the planning document. This is what I want to look at. Okay. These were recovered from I guess an old computer hard drive or something that he had. Now, why he held on to this stuff, I don't know, but he had deleted this document and they recovered it, okay, from wherever he deleted it from. So it's pretty interesting. He calls it the HK planning document, or that's what they refer to it, because that's what it was. Forensic analysis of HK 2002 through 2004 document reveals that it was not only a locally created draft, i.e. not downloaded from the internet, but also recovered from a hard drive that indicates it was utilized by Heuermann himself. While the original document appears to have been created in 2000 based on its original title, 2000 through 2003, this iteration of the Word document, titled HK 2002 through 2004, appears to have been created and modified between 2001 and 2002. That's weird. So he was like planning into the future. Based on the foregoing and the facts set forth infra, the task force believes that members believe 2000 or 2002 to be a reference to calendar years. The task force members also believe, based on the foregoing and the facts of set forth infra, the Microsoft Word document to be a planning document utilized by Heuermann to methodically blueprint and plan out his kills, hereinafter referred to as HK planning document. All right, so then you go down here. So these are just excerpts from this document. There could be more, right? Because they only put this in it. I'm sure there's more to it. So he has it divided up into categories here. It's pretty interesting. So he has problems, right? Potential things that they explain it all in here. So I already read this. They potential things that could go wrong in the planning of his murders, right? So you got DNA, tire marks, blood stains, fingerprints, MO plastic bag cat litter. So I don't know what MO stands for. I forgot. Witness, trace source of supplies. So he's thinking like, okay, if I bring a garbage bag with me, right, are they going to be able to figure out that it's a hefty garbage bag that was bought at fucking Walmart on, August 25th? Like, he's thinking of these things. Shoe prints, photos, question mark, I don't know why. Misleaders, don't know what that means. Police stop. Truck stuck. So in other words, he could get stuck somewhere, or they do a lot of police, especially now. I don't know how much they did it back then. Probably a lot, because that's when I got my DWI, and they were increasing a lot. They were doing a lot of, at that time on Long Island. I know Suffolk was doing it. I can't really speak for Nassau, but I know Suffolk was doing a lot of like, what do they call them? Basically, like, you'll just be driving and the cops are there. They're doing DWI checks, basically. Like, they're stopping people on the road. A lot of the times what they'll do, they do them a lot more during the summer, it seems like. But they'll stop on, like, an exit ramp, right? Like, so off, like, a major road. And it's a checkpoint. You have to go through it. And they stop every single car. And you have to go through. So. Oh, modus operandi. There you go. M-O. Wait, M-O. Oh, shit. Did I? Hold on. Why is this thing like. All right. M-O plastic bag cat litter. I would think for the smell. All right. Truck stuck. So meaning like he could get stuck in the mud somewhere. Flat tire. Fingerprints in gloves. So he's even thinking about the fingerprints inside the gloves, dude. Plastic bags matched to box. Hair and fiber. Right? Sorry, I don't know why this thing keeps my mouse is very sensitive, so. So here's some supplies that he needs. Booty's lye acid, which is, lye is basically an acid. It's an acidic compound. Police scanner. I'm really shocked at his misspellings here. He has a lot of weird misspellings. He's a very intelligent person, too. Bad spelling. Rope cord. Saw cutting tools. Hair nets. Well, guess that didn't work, right? Photo film. Oh my God. He was taking pictures of these girls. Burn can. Foam drain cleaner. Body wash wipes. Tarps. Drop cloths. Medical gloves. Bags, tape. Large electric clips. What is that? I wonder. Ratchet cargo strap. Oh, ratchet cargo strap. That's like, if you guys don't know what that is, like, my husband has one for his truck. It's like, you could ratchet it up to, like, hold something in. I wonder what he was, I know what he was using that for. He's probably doing something terrible. So this is DS, dump site. 1 Mill Road, dump site 2, question mark, dumpster site. Next time, recon dumpster location. So he's basically saying, like, go there and, like, check everything out. I don't think he meant to write dumpster site. I think he meant dump site. So he's, like, going out over there to check out everything, you know, see what's around. And he gets into it. TRG is target. What's really weird about this is it says Megan, question mark, small is good, T-unk, and then he puts in parentheses black. Nobody seems to know what this is. People were saying, was he possibly targeting Megan Waterman? But this was like 10 years before she would have passed away. And she was young when she passed away. She would have been a child at that time. So I don't think he knew her back then. So it might be another Megan. It might be somebody who went by the name Megan on one of these websites. And then T-unk, I find that interesting because he wrote black. And I'm assuming he's referring to her skin color because there is one victim that was found on Gilgo Peaches who was black. And, like, it was a big thing for a long time because people were like, well, you know, all the other victims are white. You know, maybe that's not one of his victims. So anyway, it gets into that, you know, talking about the dump site. And then, hold on, let's go. It's pretty interesting. So here's his prep, and then he puts post-event. So instead of calling it murder, he calls it an event. Vehicle inspection. Engage T1. So he's saying engage with the target, right? So he's grooming these girls, clearly, right? Which is funny, which is not funny, but in the very, very beginning, before we knew anything, that was a big talk about this guy was grooming these targets, and they were able to tell because a lot of the girls, when they originally went missing, Amberlynn being one of the biggest ones that they talked about in this sense, was that they left all their, in a lot of cases, the girls left their phones, they left their, you know, comforts behind. And so they had to have trusted this guy in a sense, or known him to do that. And so you know, it's interesting to see that in this document where he says engage target 1, if that's what he means. Recon dump site. So again, go check it out, you know, see what's around. Are there cameras? Is there, you know, whatever he's looking for. Locate dump site 2. So this is a planning document for 2 different people, it seems, right? He's already got dump site 1 picked out. And now he's like, all right, let's find what dump site 2 is going to be. Weather report. He wants to know that the weather is going to be good. Recon video cameras. So now he wants to know, is there video cameras near the dump sites? Recon pickup zone for video cameras. So, like, he was going and, like, this was fucking planned to a hilt. Like, he was going and checking out these sites to see, is there cameras around? You know, what are the conditions there? The weather. I mean, he had it fucking planned. He must have got so happy when his wife, I thought T-unk meant black bags in his trunk to put the girl in. No, I think T-unk was a target, because that's under the target category. All right, so then it says prep, set up stage, holding area, build table, crossbar, hardpoint. Now, I didn't know this. I heard it in other people covering this shit, but apparently a hardpoint is like, I guess, a BDSM kind of term. Like, same thing with this build table. It's like a torture area, basically, what he's talking about over here. Holding area. Post, quote, event. Destroy file. I don't know if he's talking about this. He spells destroy wrong. Change tires. So he just goes and gets new tires. Burn gloves. Dispose of pics. Have story set. Fucking have story set. They explain it in here. Build table, crossbar, hardpoint. The Gilgo Homicide Task Force members are aware that a crossbar is often placed underneath tables to provide further structural support for heavier objects being placed on the table. Additionally, they believe, I'm just going to skip that. They're also aware that a hard point refers in the field of sexual suspension bondage. So, like, he's suspending them in the air. And then I believe they said he was searching. It says right here. Ugh, so sick. Suspension bondage to a fixed attachment point in the ceiling that supports the weight of an individual being suspended off the ground, which is corroborated by Heuermann's significant interest in porn, where the subject is either suspended, tortured, bound to a table, decapitated, and or breasts are mutilated. Oh my God. Which is consistent with the foregoing notations regarding suspension, as well as the condition of the victim described herein. It's fucking crazy. And then they just explain the post-event. Destroy, change tires, obvious, and then have story set, example, alibi for the family upon return, or law enforcement should an inquiry be made. Oh my God. So here, this is fucking crazy. Recon reports. Okay, so he did his recon, or whatever you want to call it. Video cameras on LIE Route 112, which is close to where I live. Route 110, I know where that is. 33 old, equal 33 old. I don't know what that means. I don't even know if they explain that. Video cameras on the Southern State Parkway to Route 31. So that's Southern State to Route 31. Exit 30 equals 10 old. I don't know what the old means. I'm assuming he's counting the, so there was traffic cams on the LIE. There's traffic cameras even back then. And, you know, you would go on the news in the morning, and that's how we got our traffic reports, from the traffic cam. News 12 has them or whatever. There's just cameras that are basically pointing down every, like, couple of exits, or maybe every exit, however they have it set up. And so he took that into consideration, that he's going to be seen on here from 112 to 110. So 110 is all the way out by him in Massapequa. Well, it doesn't run through Massapequa, but it would be a route that you would take to get to the LIE. And then 112 is out by me. That's another, like, kind of, it's a busy road to get north and south. They're both roads that run north and south. And then the LIE runs east and west. And so he took a ride, obviously, counted all the cameras from 110 on the LIE down to 112 on the LIE. It's fucking crazy. And then he did the same on the Southern State Parkway, which I'm assuming he would take the Southern State Parkway to get to the, I'm trying to think, how would you get there from his house? Where he's going. I'm trying to think of where he's going. Because he doesn't say the dump site in this one. The crazy thing is I don't know who he's talking about. And then it has Target One's information. That's her cell phone, and that's her beeper. And I don't know why it says old next to it. I don't know if they explain that. All right, takedown, pickup. Hunt too long, seen in area too long. So I think he was hunting girls on the street. Remember, don't charge gas. Recon for video cameras in pickup area next time. So he went to the pickup area where he's going to pick the girl up, but totally forgot to look at the cameras, apparently. All right, this is gross. This is where it gets gross. Body prep. Wash body inside and all cavities. Remove trace evidence, fingerprints, hair. Remove trace DNA. Remove ID marks, tattoo marks. Remove marks from torture. Remove head and hands. Package for transport. These are people he's talking about, dude. These are living fucking women that he's talking about. Sick. Fucking sick. Finest jewels. I love you, Megan. Megan who? Oh, it's so bad. This is sick. Oh, their house was enough to show that they're fucking weird. The drawings are fucked up. I mean, there's no denying that. There's something wrong, obviously, in that household. And maybe the daughter, you could, dude, as the psychologist that John Ray had on the thing yesterday, I mean, the guy sounded very intelligent, and was explaining, like, there's a whole variety of reasons why somebody could get into, like, that kind of art and shit. So, I don't know. Dispose of the following: tool and devices. Target 1 clothes and personal items. So he's not a trophy keeper, I guess. Drop clothes, wipes and towels, props, toys, and wood items. Anything that touched Target 1, what you wore, destroy. He doesn't know how to spell destroy. This is like the third time he's like fucking misspelled it. Book and computer files. Burn gloves. Dispose of box of plastic bags, I think he wrote, to avoid trace. I mean, dude, this guy went in. And then they talk about how he destroyed tattoo marks on Taylor's body. Oh my God, so sick. All right, things to remember. This is sick. Sound travels, i.e. bird outside. Control the amount of air in and out to control the noise made. Oh, you knew Megan Waterman. Okay, I remember you coming in here. That's right. Thinking what these girls went through. First of all, this man is huge. He is huge. Okay? Sick. Criminal Minds season 6 episode 3. Didn't they do a episode on this, I thought? Oh my God, it is so sad to think that these girls, what they went through, they didn't know what they were getting into, these girls. You know, it's reading this, like, made this shit so much more real, because up until this point, I don't know why, but I just in my head imagined that these girls were just like strangled. You know what I'm saying? Like maybe, and then that was it. And then he just disposed of the bodies. Like, I don't know. I guess for some reason, I'd never even like consider, well, probably because I'm a normal fucking minded person and I don't think of these sick things like these assholes do. Like, I didn't even think in my head that these girls would have been tortured like this beforehand, like stalked and tortured. And then, you know what I'm saying? I wouldn't have even thought of that. I don't know. I just, you know, it's just, this is sick. This guy is sadistic and sick. Megan's mom passed right before they called him. No way, her mom passed away. I didn't know that. Oh my God. I did not know that. Oh, that's so sad. Oh my God. That's so sad. Just like, what's her name? Shannon Gilbert's mom. I really want to know if he was stalking Shannon Gilbert now, because she was screaming that somebody was after her. This guy was watching these girls. He was stalking them. You know, this was a lot of planning going into this. So much so that he even sat there and typed it out. Anyway, get sleep before hunt. Too tired creates problems. But he wrote creates. So the hunt, he calls it. The hunt. Oh my God. So this was like a game for him. He was hunting these girls. So fucking sick. Yes, he was stalking Megan's daughter and many of the other family members in the case. More sleep and noise control equal more playtime. Sick. Use push pins to hang drop cloths from ceiling, not tape. Use heavy rope, and he spelled heavy wrong, for neck. Light rope broke under stress of being tightened. So clearly he is learning from his mistakes from the last person he did this to. It's fucking sick, dude. Oh my God. All right, so then you got the take down pickup. Hunt too long, seen an area too long. Remember, don't charge gas. Recon for video cameras in pickup area next time. So I guess they do, you know, commentary on this. Next time. So the first time you didn't do it. Notes. This is in the notes section. Notes. Spur of the moment. Cover. Stockholm syndrome. The more you do, the more clues you give. Look at the painting. Who, what, who, why, who. Organize versus disorganized. Page 162, sex substitution. Page 163, page 175, mutilation equals disorganized. He spelled that wrong. So what he's referring to here, and they explain it, is a book that was authored by John Douglas called Mindhunter, which is about serial killers. So he knows he's a serial killer, and now he's taking notes from this book in the wrong way, you know? So it says, page 162 of said book does indeed reference sex substitution, penetration with an object, as Douglas describes the rather horrible mutilation and masturbation over the victim's body, but no intercourse. The penetration with the umbrella and pen were acts of sexual substitution. I don't know who that is. Sounds sick. Douglas opines the perpetrator of such crime, i.e. sex substitution, would be a disorganized killer who would be compulsive and perhaps living with his parents. Accordingly, this notation contained in the HK planning document is consistent with the aforementioned book in the page number and subject matter. Oh, this just gives you the chills, dude. The notes section of HK planning document also includes the following notation. 175, mutilation, he spelled it wrong, and disorganized, he spelled that wrong. In page 175 of the first edition, which they found this book in the house when they took it, when they searched his house, supposedly. I think that was mentioned in the other document. All right, so he's talking about the personality types, organized versus disorganized. Douglas describes a woman's scream shortly thereafter how a woman's throat had been cut and her naked body mutilated. Douglas further asserts on page 175 of said book that mutilation is a sign of disorganized personality type. Accordingly, this notation contained in the HK planning document is consistent, whatever, with the book. And then what is this one? What was on this one? Look at the painting. Who, what, why, who? All right, hold on. All right. Douglas notes that while he was still at the FBI, he always advised his agents, if you want to understand the artist, aka the perpetrator, you have to look at the painting, the victim. We've looked at many paintings over the years and talked extensively to the most accomplished artists. Accordingly, the note above contained in Heuermann's laptop to look at the painting yet again points to the aforementioned book as source of Heuermann's commentary. Finally, the other notations, all right, spur of the moment, cover, Stockholm syndrome, the more you do, the more clues you give, are also contained in the book, all pointing to it as the source of Heuermann's notations. And then they show a picture of the book. Sick. I don't know why he was putting that in there. Maybe because he was trying to throw them off. You know what I'm saying? Like knowing what they... I don't know. I don't know why he was putting that in there. Was he trying to throw them off? Like, it's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. So then they're just going over this. But like, yeah, that's just some of that, right? We don't know what else was in that document. That's just little excerpts that were taken. And we also don't know if there was other planning documents. Now, his attorney could argue that this was all a joke or an outline of a book, right? He was taking notes on this book. You know what I'm saying? But come on, we know what this is. This guy's sick. Absolutely sick. I think for me, the sickest part of it is this. Sound travels, i.e. bird outside. Control the amount of air in and out to control the noise made. Like, what does that mean, dude? I can think of a lot of things. It's pretty fucking gross. Like, the torture. This is about the torture. It's disgusting. This whole part is the most disturbing part to me. Get sleep before hunt. Too tired creates problems. Hit harder. Too many hit to take down. Consider a hit to the face. Oh, I didn't read this before. A hit to the face or neck next time for takedown. So that's how he's beating them. More sleep and noise control equal more playtime. Did I skip that one before? I feel like I did. Maybe not. That like this is like really sick. Things to remember while he's torturing his victims. This is what he wants to remember. Fucking crazy shit, dude. Crazy shit. That's what's so scary, Susie, is that this guy was about 6 feet, 6'4", I believe. But just when you see that video of him coming out of the courthouse when they initially arrested him, and he is beside, let me see if I can find it. He's beside other men who are pretty big guys, and he's hulking these men. Huge. Ooh, what's this? Suspected beach. Oh, it's New York Post. Never before seen photos. Oh, shit. Hold on. Let's look at this. I didn't see these. Around the time of Gilgo Beach killings. Ooh. Hold on. Never before seen photos show Rex Heuermann around the time of Gilgo Beach killings. Interesting. Oh. Oh, God. Wait a second. These were yo, you know, he has the same glasses as oh my God, what was his name? Can you guys see it? Yeah. The other serial killer from Long Island. Oh my God. Even like Jeffrey Dahmer's glasses. Those glasses are by this point in time, the glasses that he's wearing are so fucking out of style. Oh my God, what was the guy's name? Rifkin. Joel Rifkin. I wonder if he purposely bought those. Look at him. He's a big dude. That don't even look like him. You know, most of the pictures we've seen of him, he's had on, oh my God, could you imagine having to do anything with this man? Ugh. Most of the pictures we've seen of him, he's been with, you know, a suit and tie and stuff. So this is, wow. Oh my God. Yeah, I was really into guns. Dude, I didn't even know that they hunted on Long Island. Like, I'm like so shocked to even find out that such things. I know there's a shooting range out in Calverton, it's called. It's a little out east, which makes sense. You know, it's so funny. We were talking about that once because I was like, what would bring a killer out to Manorville from Massapequa? And I'm like, there's a shooting range in Calverton, which is right next to Manorville. And clearly it makes sense now because he was into guns and stuff. So, because I was wondering, like, what would make him familiar with that area? What was bringing him out east from Massapequa? You know what I'm saying? To like dump bodies. Like what was he doing in Manorville? Because it's when you drive through Manorville, you go through the Pine Barrens. It's like this huge, here, I'll show you guys on a map. You go through this huge section of the area where it's just all woods for like a good stretch of hold on. All right, let me find it and then I'll show you guys what I'm talking about. So I was wondering what was taking him all the way out there. Like, why? He had to have some type of connection to the area. You know what I'm saying? To come all the way from Massapequa to... Or even... Forget Massapequa, because I didn't know at the time that he lived in Massapequa. The only thing we knew is that he had made phone calls from Massapequa. And that he most likely was in the city at some point. But we didn't know that he lived there. But I was like, why would you drive from Gilgo to Manorville? Like, that never made sense. I'm like, there has to be something out there, like a reason why you would be going out there. And this hunting thing makes sense because, you know, if you're going to, I guess, hunt anywhere on Long Island, it's going to be out east where there's, like, not as many people and there's more woods and stuff. But still, I always was under the impression that you couldn't hunt in those woods, even though it's a pretty big, hold on. Even though it's a pretty big stretch of, you know, here, I'll show you guys on the map right here. All right, so this is, so he's coming from all the way out down here. It's not on the screen, hold on. Massapequa is right here, okay? So the streets that he was talking about in the document, I'll show you. So he was on the Southern State Parkway, which is this right here. You see this road right? My mouse is over it. I hope you guys could see it. Hold on. All right, I just wanted to make sure it was on the screen. So this might lead them to another body somewhere, because he's talking about going down. So here's 110. When he's reconning the cameras, or reckoning, whatever the fucking word is, right? This is 110. Hold on, I zoomed out a little too much. All right, this is 110. So he's counting the cameras. Here's the LIE. That's like the major highway. There's 3 major highways. You got the northern state. You got the 495, which is the LIE, and then you got the southern state, and then you got Sunrise Highway. So he was going down 110, down the LIE, and counted all the cameras from here all the way to 112, right? That's fucking crazy. Here is Manorville, the Pine Barrens right here, and here's where the Calverton is. So you got Manorville, where some of the bodies found, and this is where the shooting range is. It's the only shooting range I know of. I don't know of any other one. So maybe that's what brought him there, was his familiarity. And then, but this is crazy, because he was all the way. I want to know what he was doing out here. This is where that other girl's body was found, out here, all the way in Southampton. Like, what the fuck was he doing? I think it was North Sea. That's where it was. This is all part of Southampton, but like, what the fuck? And it was in front of a house, it looked like. So what was he doing all the way out here in North Sea? That's what I want to know. Did he have a house out there? Because a lot of people that have money have houses that they vacation out over here. This is a very popular area, like, for people to have houses, and they go, you know, stay around these ponds. I had a friend who had a house out here. It's actually really cool. But, or people go for this, the Great Baconic Bay. A lot of people, you know, boating there or whatever. So I'm not sure what brought him all the way out there back at that time in the early 90s, right? But now it kind of makes sense why he would have went to the Pine Barrens. This is all just woods right here. So I don't know if they allow hunting in here though, but it's a pretty big area. It looks small on the map, but it's a pretty big area. I mean, while you're driving through this, it's like just woods. You feel like you're just going through woods forever. So, and it stretches all the way down here. So I don't know. I don't know. That, like, this whole area, I don't know, when you're on Sunrise Highway or the LIE, it's all woods. So crazy. So he was coming all the way out here, and then, you know, going down here, dumping bodies down here, and then driving out to Manorville, which is like a good, I don't know, to get from his home here, he would probably take the Robert Moses Bridge and then go down here. Gilgo's probably around. No, sorry, Gilgo's up here somewhere. My bad. Here's the Robert Moses Bridge. So he's over here somewhere dumping the bodies. So he probably drove down this way, came back, and looped around from Jones Beach. I don't know. Or went back this way, because there's only really 2 ways off this little island here. But going all the way out to Manorville, that's risky to drive from here to Manorville. That's got to be like a good hour ride, I would say. Because to get from my house to Massapequa was about 45 minutes to like an hour. So I would say that's maybe even more than an hour. It takes me about 45 minutes to get over here. So, and I'm like central Suffolk. So, wow. Like, that is really risky. And especially because one of the most famous serial killers from Long Island got caught driving on the Southern State. You know, and you would think he would know these things. I guess that's why he was looking at the cameras, because the Southern State runs through, I don't know where it ends. I know it ends out around here. I'm sorry, around here. Where is the Southern State? I'm sorry, right here in Central Islip. That's where the Southern State ends. This is like another highway that runs through Nassau into, I don't even know if it goes into Queens. No, it doesn't. It ends at the Cross Island Parkway. So, like, I don't know if what's his name, got caught driving with a body on this road right here. Rifkin. He was the other serial killer from Long Island. So he got caught driving on this road. He got pulled over with a body in his trunk, and that's how he got caught ultimately. So you would think, you know, risking driving from here all the way out to here with body parts in your truck, that's pretty risky, you know? But he did it because Jessica Taylor's, I think part of her was found out here, I believe her torso. And then the head and hands were found. So he drove further with the bigger part of the body. It makes no sense. And then he left her head and her hands on Gilgo over here. So he drove like 2 hours, probably. And I don't know if he did on the same day, to be fair, but that's a lot of driving from Massapequa out to Manorville. Maybe he was heading out to Calverton to go to the gun range. Who knows? I never saw these pictures before, but if I had to guess, hold on. They were, let's see, where was this club? Some photos from an event open to the public in 2006. He appeared to be a normal gun enthusiast. I wonder where this is taken. Rex Heuermann, law enforcement. I don't know anywhere else that there's a shooting range, so I'm just assuming that this was in Calverton. But there could be another shooting range. I just don't know. I've never heard of it, because again, not a lot of people here are like, that I know that are really into guns. I mean, my friends had guns, but like, I've been to the shooting range before, but I didn't even know you could hunt on Long Island. He's like sick fuck. Anyway, pretty interesting shit though. Pretty interesting shit. So we'll see what happens and how many more people he will be charged with in the future. Oh, he's so gross. But he's huge. There's a picture of him walking out of court with the other cops, and he's tall, man. Very tall. Scary shit. Hold on a second. Anyway, how many he's been charged with? So right now it's the four, the Gilgo Beach Four, as they call them, right? You got Melissa Bartholomew, Brainerd Barnes. What's her name? Is it Marissa Brainerd Barnes? Right? You got Amberlyn Costello. You have, who's the fourth one? Why can't I remember her name? Then you got Sandra Castillo, and you have Jessica Taylor. Why can't I remember the fourth Gilgo girl? Oh my god. Her name. I said Melissa Bartholomew. Maureen Brainerd Barnes, sorry. Amberlyn Costello. Oh, Megan Waterman, duh. And then, okay, so that's the Gilgo 4 right there. And then you have Sandra Castillo, and then you have Jessica Taylor. And I if I had to guess, he's gonna also be charged in the other girl that was found in Manorville, Valerie Mack, because she was mentioned in that document that I just showed you guys. They mentioned her in there several times. So we're almost up to 6, right? Well, we're up to 6. We're almost up to 7. Almost up to 7 girls. So sick. That he tortured, clearly, because he had a whole... There's got to be more out there, because nobody knows who the Megan was that was mentioned in this document, because I don't think it was Megan Waterman. I just don't think it was her. Because this was almost 10 years before... Well, no, when did Megan Waterman go disappear? Because if that was written in, like, 2000... It could have been anywhere from 2003. I mean, she was probably a teenager at the time. So maybe, I don't know. I don't know how long she was working in the, trade that she was in. So it's hard to say if it was Megan Waterman. But hold on, let's look at the timeline real quick. Gilgo victims timeline. Gotta give the police credit that they probably remember all this stuff. Is there a timeline of when the victims went missing here? Let me see. Oh, maybe this will tell us right here. It doesn't say the years that they went missing on this one. Let's see. All right, here. Victims identified later by detectives. Amberlynn Costello was last seen in 2010. Let me see. They don't have Megan Waterman on this one. That's weird. Was she the first one? No, I think it was Maureen Brainerd Barnes that went missing first. I'm pretty sure. Megan might have been the third. This might be in the order. I think it is. Right here. From what I remember. Maureen Brainerd Barnes, then Melissa Bartholomew, then Megan, and then Amber. Because I know Amber was the last one. So, doesn't say. I want to know the years they actually went missing. Hold on. Because then it could be her, if you think about it. If that was in 2000, who knows how long he stalked these people for. It could have been years that he was stalking these women. Oh my God. It's so messed up. Whoop. Let's see. Father 2 was later charged in the fourth death. Let's see. I think Shannon Gilbert was missing in 2010 too. Oh, so here you go. Okay, 2007. Oh, so I don't know. Was that her? How old was she? Bartholomew last seen. Gilbert goes missing. Oh, I never realized Shannon Gilbert went missing before Amberlynn Costello. I don't know, man. He might have been stalking these girls, like really stalking them. Like watching them meet up with other clients. Like, who knows? You know what I'm saying? Waterman 22 was last seen at the Holiday Inn in Hauppauge. So that was in 2010. Wow, he had a busy year that year, huh? So I didn't realize she was the same year. So yeah, if it was 10 years prior that he was writing that document, I don't know. At 22, she would have been like 12. Let's just say if it was the original document was 2000. Oh, there's the video I was talking about where he comes out with the cops. Look at that. And look how big he is. Look at that. Look at the size of that man. These girls didn't have a chance. I mean, I don't know how tall the guys are next to him, but like I would assume one of them is at least close to 6 feet tall, and he's like a whole head taller than them. He's enormous, this guy. Like, no girl is going to be able to fight against somebody that size. It's impossible. It's fucking scary, dude. Could you imagine, like, getting involved with something like that and just, like, you're just completely powerless against somebody that's that big? Oh, my God. Yeah, he's an oaf. He's an ogre. That's what they called him. He looks like an ogre. Oh, he's so gross. Look at the size of this man. Hold on. Look at him. Huge, dude. I mean, this guy looks like he's kind of short, but I would say these two guys are probably around 6 feet tall. He's a whole head almost taller than them. Oh my God. He's disgusting. Gross. Anyway, alright. I am going to end this, though. I hope everybody has a good weekend. And we'll see what happens if any more exciting news comes out this weekend. I want to finish listening to the Karen Reed stuff. See what happened with the Jen McCabe search and everything. He reminds me of when the sailor killers on Criminal Minds who kept his victims underground. Yeah, he's creepy. I think he definitely held them for at least a few days because he was planning all this while the family was away. So he, like, once... I wouldn't be surprised if he was, like, purposely sending his family away just so he can do this. Like, telling his wife, why don't you take the kids? And that's why John Reed's whole thing just... I don't know. I mean, the cops have proof that the family was not around during most of these, so I don't know. Because people are like, how could you not know? You live in this small house. Well, he wasn't doing this while his family was home, clearly. So, like, he had plenty of time to clean up. He was planning things. He had, I mean, down to, like, using thumbtacks to fucking, you know, keep the blood splatter contained to some degree. And again, those later murders, he didn't do all that. You know, the later murders, the girls that, the 4 girls that went missing in the late 2000s, okay, well, the early 2000s, like 2010 area, like Megan and all them, he didn't do what he did to the, you know, Jessica Taylor. He didn't chop their bodies up, so, so gross. Because he probably realized he didn't have to at that point in time. That became his dumping ground, clearly, because he was probably testing. He put half on in Manorville, the other half in Gilgo, and the Gilgo never got discovered, so he was probably like, why am I doing all this unnecessary work when I could just take the whole body to Gilgo and nobody's ever going to find it, you know? So, that's what he did. It's crazy he got away with it this long. Yeah, purposely sending his family away like Walter does to MGL? Probably. Maybe he's killing people. He looks like he might. I don't know. I would gather that a woman could probably take Walter down. Just saying. Just saying. Anyway, yeah, so I'm going to go watch the rest of the Karen Read trial, but I'll see you guys sometime in the near future. Have a good weekend. Hopefully everybody has a good weekend. I will see you guys next week sometime. All right. Bye.